Got that good Earl in her. I don't know why I smelled it. What's up, YouTube? As you can probably tell, we're gonna play with the Dozer today. Letting the side-by-side run a second because we just cruised way over here and it was blowing the fan, so I thought, why not let it cool down. We're gonna go clear an opening for a gate. It's tiny, little bitty trees, but we're gonna go make a spot where Waylon can drive through from his place to another place real easy. There's already a little gate there. Cows are already going in and out. So that's what we're gonna go do. Turn this off. The one thing that I didn't really take into account, kind of hoping he comes home for lunch, because I am nowhere close to where I'm about to, I'm about to have to track this Dozer a long ways, and then I'm gonna have to get back to this. Yeah, it'd be closer for me to walk to his house, to my truck, and leave than to come get the side-by-side. But anyways, we're gonna figure it out. Like I said, hopefully he'll be coming home for lunch or something, and maybe he can take a minute or two to run me back over to get this. We got a long ways to track this thing, and I'm probably not gonna give you guys the whole journey on that, because that'd be like a 30-minute video of just. As you guys may have seen in a previous video, that's the old pond that we built, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. It hasn't rained well, I mean, it's rained a drop, but not, you know, just a little storm come through and we get like 40 drops of rain and then it quits. So still undecided on that whole deal, but yeah, I still don't think it's gonna hold water. I don't know. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it does. But we're gonna fire this up. I'm gonna track it over there and I will show you guys what we are getting into. Oh, you're gonna want to give it some fuel. We're headed down into the valley, and I thought I'd stop because it's a pretty good view right here. I don't know how it'll show up on camera, but it's pretty nice out here. Down to the bottom of here. It'll actually be down around this road, way down to the bottom, and then over by a fence line. This thing is so loud. I needed a little break. I actually tried to film that with going down the hill, and all you can hear are these. I need to bring my little welder and tack a couple of spots. I'm sure they'll quiet down if you do that. So we're a little bit further down in the valley. You can now see that tree line is where we're going to make a little trail. Where the cows are already going through there, and there's already a little cattle panel in the way, but we're going to open it up where we can get through with the side-by-side. When we get done with that, there's a couple of, I don't know if you can see them there. There's a couple of dozer decks down there, burn piles that we're going to push up and get them bunched back up where they can burn better. The middles are kind of burned out of them. They need pushed back together, and whenever we get some rain and good weather, it'll be a good time to burn. Alrighty, here's the cattle panel. So this is where cows are coming through. I think we're just gonna doze out these little bitty saplings and stuff right here. I believe that is the plan. May have to get this cattle panel in a better spot before I do so, or remove a couple of these trees to make it easier to do that. I don't know if we're clearing out to the other side or what. We shall see. I have no reception down here, so I'm kind of going to have to wing this one, I guess. We sort of discussed it. He said you'll find a cattle panel, and you'll see where the cows are going through. So, yeah, time to give it a whirl, I guess. Cattle panel is already nailed to a tree, and I don't have anything to take the cattle panel off with. So what you've seen is I moved the panel back that way. I'm going to try and get in here with the dozer. I don't want to take this big tree out, but I'm going to try and get these little ones here in front of it. I think I can squeeze the dozer through that. I feel like once I get this done, he's going to want me to go on through and just knock that down where they can get in and out with the side-by-side. Not super sure how this is gonna go, but I thought about just going ahead and pushing dozer decks, but it's so far away. I'm gonna try and do what I can do. I wish I had a hammer so I could just knock those staples out, but I can't. I tried pulling on them. It's not gonna happen. All right, here we go. I guess I should have looked up and seen that that was a dead tree. I didn't, and it snapped right at the bottom. I was really just wanting to kind of pop the roots up so that then maybe I could manipulate it out. It's not a big tree, but it did fall where I didn't want it. So yeah, there's that. Harmless, but I mean, it could have fell over and bent the exhaust or something, but none of that was what I wanted. Not fun. I'm gonna fight the rest of this little stuff out of here, and then I'll check back with you guys and we'll look at it. friend's wife and kiddos was out fishing, and they came by, and they're gonna run up and grab the other side-by-side and park it on the hill over here for me. So that'll be great. I'll be able to make it home without having to walk a bunch. All right, she's not super pretty, but it's a trail through the trees. That's the other side. I took that brush and trees that I pushed, and I just brought them back up here against the the fence row. So it's opened up. Fence was open when I got here, so I'll just leave it like it is. It's real dry. I'm not gonna try and grade any of this stuff right now. We're just going over the hill over here to that big pond where we look from off the top of the hill, and we're gonna start pushing up some dozer decks, and then I guess that'll be it for now, unless Waylon shows up. Waylon always has something to do, so we'll see. We're out here. These are some dozer decks that have been piled up here. The middles have been burned out of them, but they're you know, once the middle burns out, you need to push them back up, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the dozer, we're gonna push these piles back together. There's a little dirt in the bottom and the edges, you know, so hopefully by the time I get the wood to the middle, I can get the dirt out of them. But we got a pile up there on the hill. We got one right here. There's one back over there. There may be some of this down below. I'm not sure if we got to mess with it or not, but anyways, that's what we're going to work on. Lonnie cleared, I guess, everything we're standing in, and built this pond last fall, maybe, or last summer or last fall, I can't remember. But he cleared all this off in like just a few days. The guy's amazing. I mean, really knows how to do some clearing. But yeah, come on, let's go clear this, or let's go push these piles up. Pushed some of this off the top. It had a big berm of dirt around it, so I needed to kind of climb over it and then push the wood. And then there was a massive hole right here. It still is. That's why I've been only pushing up so far and then kind of quitting and then backing up and then filling in with some dirt, because I just keep, once I let off of the pile, I'm kind of balanced up there and I teeter down. And there's a big hole. It gets even bigger over here. I'm trying to get it all pushed together, but I don't want to drive off in the hole either, because, well, I just don't want to end up nose down real hard. I'm sure it'd probably back its way out of it, but all your weight's on the front of that machine. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is just push these piles up. I got all this pushed in here. I'm sure it'll burn and kill these trees. Surprised that one's not already dead from what's been here. But yeah, that is what is up. Haven't seen any snakes yet. I figured there'd be some snakes. I'm gonna push this side in, try and pile it all up in there, and then maybe he can burn some of that. But it is rocky. There's a lot of this like ledge rock stuff sticking out. This will be my first rodeo on the real rocky hillside, spots where it doesn't want to back up or starts to slide a little bit. Hasn't been bad, hasn't been anything real scary, but I'm learning. Pushed that one together first. Got a big hole in the middle, so we pushed everything in and then piled some on top of it. Hopefully that one will do pretty good. This one here, this bottom hadn't been lit yet, so it's all together, so I didn't have to mess with it very much. We did both sides of this. You were on there with me when we just pushed the top of it in. So hopefully that'll burn. We've got one more to do over here. I'm gonna try and get you guys some outside footage. If I got enough battery left. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, nothing to plug into, so we'll see. I got another battery, but I don't think it's fully charged. We'll see. Well, I'm in the hopes that this one here will be the easiest, standing up on top of it now. Whoa! But I should be able to push all of this that direction, pile it up on itself, and it should be good. It was that one over there was kind of tough. It's got, I think those were probably natural washouts on the hill that was in these woods, which was really big, thick woods. But I think they pushed it all into the washout, so it'd have a place to burn it, like a low spot. They could pile more maybe, but here this is fairly flat. It drops off a little bit, but where it drops off I'll be pushing material, so should be good. That was a butterfly, not a snake. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can find you guys a place to sit where I won't kill you, because I'm liable to kill you. Before I go to pushing, I want to give you guys an idea just how steep this hillside is. Like, there's the dozer up above my head. This is about level. This isn't too bad, but right in here, some of this stuff where it's like cut out and stuff, it's pretty steep, and there's all this ledge rock. Ledge rock. Yeah, so it's a little slickery. I got a bunch of that pushed down right here, but that big tree laying across the top, I'm gonna try and push some of this from over here down, hoping that's gonna fix it. Boy, I got you right in my face, don't I? But that big one, it wants to fall. You know, once I push that one out from underneath it, that one right there is probably gonna land on top of the dozer. So I'm trying to be methodical and smart about it. Yeah, it's because I'm trying to climb this hill. Well guys, it is hot and I'm done. We got all 3 of these brush piles pushed together. We got the little gate opening taken care of. Waylon came by and looked at it. It was good. Never could get my message through to him, but I did go up to the top of the hill and call him before he came in. Anyways, these are all pushed up, ready to be lit once we get a little bit of rain, I'm guessing. I don't feel like it's gonna get lit up anytime soon. Like this hillside over here is beautiful and green a couple of weeks ago, and it just looks dead now. Oscar rode with me the whole time. There's that piece of junk. As a matter of fact, I think Oscar might be a little bit scared. It seemed like everywhere I was on the hill, he was clinging to me. He must know what I did to my other Oscar. You know, he probably knew. He probably asked Corey that, man, could you just not send me over there? I mean, this guy doesn't really need a chance at being a father again. He's already run one over. But here it is. Just did some dozer action. Anyways, I got me an ice cold grape soda, and I am excited about this. I'm gonna let this dozer cool down, and I'm gonna go to the house because, like I said, it's hot, and I'm done. So I appreciate all the people that like and subscribe. I appreciate all the views. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Check you later. Whew. We have got to get the air conditioning fixed on this machine. Country road, take me home to the place where I have air conditioning. Northern Arkansas, nothing rhymes with that.